stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom. Let the people sing. We will not turn our backs today. We will stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
Looking around the country, seeing fences built too high. Everybody's looking for a reason just to lie. Pointing fingers, casting stones, looking for a fight, while the shadows of our brothers keep us hiding from the light. It's a lazy man's religion, choosing hate over the heart, watching everything we built just slowly fall apart. Remember when the towers fell, there wasn't left or right. We just grabbed a brother's hand and stepped into the fight. So let them point, let them shout, I'm holding out a hand to pull a brother out the mud and stand together on this land. North, south, east and west, no matter where you're bred, underneath the skin and pride, we all bleed the same damn red. One family, one faith, standing true and tall. If we don't learn to team up, boy, we're gonna watch it fall. We're gonna watch it fall. Yeah. We got some weeds in the garden and the lawn is looking rough. Talking trash about the soil just ain't never been enough. Listen to your neighbor, hear the struggle in his breath. Instead of hoping for a failure or a slow and social death, it takes more grit to love a man than it does to walk away. So I'm planting seeds of honor in this red damn clay. Team up, unite, imagine what we're worth. The strongest damn battalion on God's green earth. Truth, honor, courage, commitment. The Navy taught me loyalty, ain't no room for resentment. I sing the stars and stripes, soaked in blood and salty tears. Don't let them trade our unity for manufactured fears. Watch and listen, stand and fight. Fight for one another, 'cause at the end of the day, that's an American, that's your brother. So let them point, let them shout, I'm holding out a hand to pull a brother out the mud and stand together on this land. North, south, east and west, don't matter where you're bred, underneath the skin and pride, we all bleed the same damn red. One family, one faith, standing true and tall. If we don't learn to team up, boy, we're gonna watch it fall. Brother, freedom only bleeds red, red.
right, great morning, everybody, and welcome back to the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate. Here for those in the dark, every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. I'm True American Brad Ass. This is my wonderful panel. It is Red Friday. Remember, everyone deployed June 26, 70 degrees in Illinois. How is everybody this morning?
Good morning. It's Red Friday at the F.O.B, and you already know what that means. Remember, everybody deployed. Today we stand together shoulder to shoulder and honor our brothers and sisters downrange and holding the line across the globe. We don't forget the sacrifice, and we do not take this freedom for granted. Stand tall, check your six, and let's bring in the week. Let's bring the week home, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm Double A.
Yes, sir. Great morning, brother. Good to see you.
It's nice, warm, and muggy, 78. All that good weather down here in the South. I'm not gonna torture you with. It's gonna be the same until it's not.
Right.
I'll let you know when it changes.
Yeah, we're getting some rain today, so if any of y'all getting
Yeah.
rain, just stay safe.
I did see that, like in the Midwest, the plains, and then I did see they call it down here. It's called the Dixie Valley. I've learned, and if you get any storms down in the Dixie Valley, I've found out that it's the most fatalities happen in the Dixie Valley versus when it happens in the plains. Tornadoes and those storms are more faster, like more rapid. And then the ones in the plains, they like land and you can see them and they move slow and you can actually see where they're going. Here, they hit you by surprise. It's like you get blindsided. So during the bad weather, always have some kind of evacuation plan. Make a go bag, I watched a video not too long ago where a guy was in his house, in the centermost part of his house, and then the house fell on top of him, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" And he steps out of the house, and the house is just laid down, and he's like, "Am I okay?" And he's just got a couple scratches on him. He's like, "I think I'm still alive. I think I am." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, my house." He's like, "Everything, my house, my car's gone, my house is demolished." He's like, all he has is like a scratch on his forehead and a couple on his arm. And he's just like, "How did this happen?" He goes, "Okay, I'm going to get back in the house now." He gets like, because another storm's hitting him right after that. And he's like, "Well, I got to get cover." I'm like, this cool, calm. He was just so cool and calm. And he's just like, I mean, you could tell he was in shock. He hadn't even had time for the emotion to hit yet. The adrenaline, the shock and everything. And he's just like,
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, but definitely, that's when I moved to Oklahoma. If it doesn't have a storm shelter, it's in the ground. Guess what? It's going to. If I got to dig it with a entrenching tool or however, I'm going to make me one. Right. And the best, man, I never felt more safe in a hurricane or a tornado than actually in the ground. It's like, okay. Something can land on top of that thing, and you just like, okay, well, now I just got to figure out how to get out. But I'm still alive, and I'm not hurt, so I can get out. I just got to figure it out. You can have it set up like a little office, TV. I'm gonna have one. You'd be like, dude, you could live in here, and be like, I'll think about it sometimes.
I know. I've seen some pretty wild ones for sure on videos and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
All right, let's hop in this chat. Tell everybody good morning.
Yeah, it's good morning, everybody. Hey, God's gift, lady.
Hey, lady. Great morning. Good to see you. How are you? Red Friday, great song.
Well, God's gifted. God's gifted.
Yeah, God's gifted mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, great morning, Mark. Good to see you, brother. How are you?
I forget that's Mark. I'm like, man, he changed his name.
That's right. Remember, everyone deployed. I guess that's all we got in here right now. Oh, here we go. Great, Jeep and Johnny. Great morning, brother. Good to see you. How are you? Sling. Great morning, brother. Good to see you. How are you? He said, "Morning. I finally went to bed at 4."
Oh, man, I seen the video, Sling.
Man,
I seen the video.
You're in our thoughts and prayers, brother.
I know.
I know
I think I've asked you this before. You know, try sandbagging it. I don't know if I think you have asked you that before, and it only works so much. You still
right.
get some coming in, but that was man. I don't think I've seen it that video that you had put in the Discord. I don't think I've seen it that bad before. Have you ever had it that bad before? That's my question as well. Do the
Right.
sand work? If not, how we got to? We need to talk to some engineers. How can we fix this? If the Army Corps of
Right.
Engineers can divert rivers and control that, I'm pretty sure we can figure this out.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, that's crazy though. Man. Yeah, I just saw his video in Discord. Man, that's
yeah, it's only 9 seconds long, but that 9 seconds says a whole lot.
oh my
How much
gosh.
water was in it? It looked like I don't know. I couldn't really tell. Like 2 3 inches of water, or ankle deep.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot.
Yeah, man. Or like
Yeah.
make a get some. I've seen like how the other people just go buy the concrete. They just buy the concrete bags, and then just leave it in the bag, and then just get it wet, and then it'll just turn into a concrete block. And they use that at, like the culverts, and it helps keep the erosion from the driveways flowing off whenever they get that washover from floods.
Right.
I'm wondering if that would work as like a permanent sandbag, something like that, because then the paper is eventually going to deteriorate away. But then you got this nice, neat little humongous concrete block that's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
And it's already like in the like a big sandbag, so you just get it all in place, and all you do is just spray it with water, and you just saturate it. The bags keep it in place, and if you do need to move them, they're just big concrete blocks.
That's true.
If they break apart, just get a wheelbarrow and shovel it in there. It's
Wow.
cool, son. See, I said minimum 2 to 3, so it's not 6.
That's a
Man,
lot. That's a lot of water, man.
it is. It is.
Prayer sling. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Nothing you can do in that instance.
Yeah, it's like if you like whatever you have pumping it out. If you have whatever's going in faster than what's pumping out, it's
If you hammer rebar down through
yeah,
them.
yeah. I keep them from shifting while they're solidifying. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sandbags are cheaper. You just a burlap sack and a shovel. I
Right.
mean, around here, finding sand is not hard to find. I can just go I can get my kayak and go down the river one way or the other and just find somewhere and just be like, here we go. Or a
Just
boat landing and cross over the river. And there's like this old place I call Homeless Beach, and ain't nothing but sand. I come back with like barrels full. I don't know if it's legal though. I'd have to check that out first. I don't know. So there's a lot of private property around.
we did it
Yeah,
again.
John. I see them done as like retention walls, and they seem to work pretty well. And then like I said around here, that's where they put like on the culvert, the driveways at the end, the culvert ends for the ditches. They make the ends of them like that, and that way it makes brick, like a little brick levee or like support right there.
I had the wrong background. Didn't even realize it. We
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even notice which one it was.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah. The wall was about 4 to 5 foot tall through rebar. Keep it stacked in place. The wall is still there, and we did it back when I was a teenager. Wow. Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
works then.
I could see doing it like the same way we did log homes. Like whenever you put one log on top of the other one, you would put a peg that would go through both of them. So you would have like the rebar go through multiple ones, and you would just kind of like stagger them. That way, it's like if it did plump over, it would have to take the entire wall with it. You know, it wouldn't
Right.
be able to crumble apart in pieces, so to say. You know,
Oh yeah, you got this sling. You got yeah. Just keep
yeah,
on pushing every day, brother.
yeah.
And these are all
I
tests.
do think the sandbags will help you get it to where you can like it's the trenches or figure a way to like divert in the water. Like, cause once you get the main heavy source diverted around that door, it's where does it,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
really
getting it
all
to
you
go
need
some,
is
getting it to
diversion.
go somewhere else, you know?
Right, diversion. Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of diversion, they just opened up the diversion canal because it's, I mean, it's flooding down here.
Yeah.
Speaking of floods, all y'all's
Yeah.
water's coming down here, buddy. I
This
promise.
weather, dude. The weather is just wild. I mean, there's a lot of crazy things happening. You hear about all them
Yeah.
earthquakes?
I had like 4 of them all in one day.
Yeah, dude. All over the world. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Just keep on pushing, babe. I see it. That's how we do it.
Well, if you get biblical with it, it says it's going to happen whenever it's like going through the birthing pains. It's going through. There's going to be a huge changing shift in the world, and everybody's going to be involved in it. And that's
Yep.
pretty much like the signs of it.
Yep. It's happening.
Right now, now all the water that happens up there goes into the Arkansas River. It goes into the Red River, and then it goes into the Burgers River, and all that goes into the Mississippi. But one of those rivers right here in my front yard.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I've been watching
Yep.
the water go up. Eventually, I'm waiting for them to go to the boat landing, and they're gonna have that little piece of tape going across, and all you're gonna see is a bunch of trees stuck right there at the boat landing. And they're gonna be like, water's too rough, and nobody's allowed to dock their boats in it, and all you just see is this raging river, and like,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, Sling. Take it easy, brother. Get you some rest, and yeah, you're in our thoughts and prayers for sure.
yeah. Get best to you, brother. I think hopefully I don't get too much more rain. Seeing it was like a man.
Have to look into that, Mark.
Let's see, Bill. I think I've heard of that. Something that mm,
It's going to affect vets. Oh, gotcha.
437.
Hmm.
Unauthorized camping on public property statewide.
Interesting. I wonder if
They've been doing that around the. They've been doing that a lot around here. They actually, one of the tent cities. They was telling one of the tent cities around here that they got to public camping ban. They implemented. They made it illegal for public camping, like or finable. I think 1 or 2 years ago here, and now they're going around to the tent cities, and they're like making them pick up and move. Like, um, I seen something here recently about the like they're really banned, like I guess cracking down on the public camping for the homeless camps. Some of these have been there since I've been here, and I know they've been here before I got here.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like downtown Alexandria has got a large homeless community. They just you don't really see a lot of them. You see them. They a lot of them stay in the shelters, and then they have to be out of the shelter by like I think 11 or whatever, and then they got to move on. Like they basically pack all your stuff up, you stay the night, pack all your, and then you leave. But that night, if you fall within their rules, I guess, you can't bring drugs, can't bring alcohol, you can't be intoxicated wherever you go in. I see a lot of people in the shelters here, but then you see the ones in the tent cities, and those hard to understand. Well, I mean, not hard to understand. I know why. I know why the tent cities exist is because they're not allowed to do what they're doing in the shelters.
Right.
Like if you actually go to them and visit them, or you see where they always congregate, and then you see the ones inside the shelters where they always congregate. Like it's night and day difference in their lifestyle. No judgment cast, but it's one of those you gotta choose to better yourself, and it's gonna be I mean, if you're already on a rough road, both of them are rough. Why not take the one that's gonna better yourself if you got to handle the potholes on either one of them?
Right. Yeah, it's just getting hard. It's hard to get people to realize that when they're in a different minds, headspace.
Yeah.
It goes back to that saying, you can't help anyone unless they want to help themselves.
And either loosen up on the shelters rulings or provide better help, or some way. I mean the help is already stretched thin, like what they provide, and then a lot of it deters people away. And then but it all boils down to how serious is the person willing to take it. Do you want to continue going down this lifestyle, or do you want to be different? And it's not about what everybody else wants, it's what you want. It's the first step in all of it.
Right.
If you have a problem with anything, whether it's drugs, yourself, anger, obsessions of your laziness, procrastination, if whatever problem you have with it, you gotta address it within yourself, and then make that step to better it, fix it, and then sometimes it takes that research to find out what tools you can use to do that.
Exactly.
I mean, it's like think like people like touch back on like remembering people deployed. Like what are the ones right now in the height of everything that's going on? They're going through something right now that they're never going to forget. They're always going to have a lot of that stay with them forever. And then coping with operational stress, that kind of thing.
Right.
The reality of deployment, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing at that deployment, each person's got their own like different experience right now.
Right.
And it's like whenever they decide to, or they get told this is your end, and now you got to go back to another lifestyle that you're not used to. How's that integration going to work?
Yeah, it's a scary first step too. Hey, great morning, Chicago West. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you for being here. That's a new name. Yeah. Are you a veteran
Welcome.
by chance? Okay, I also think there needs to be a separate. A lot more than your average.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've noticed too, like the different versions of homeless that I've encountered with, like there's the ones out that beg, there's the ones out there that are silent, and they just sleep and homeless. And then but they still like if you meet them somewhere like in this grocery store or at a gas station or at a bar or something, you wouldn't know they were homeless until you notice that they go somewhere else to sleep, and you're like, well, that's not, or they're sleeping in their car. It's like there's it's like the functioning alcoholic. Some people learn to function that way, and some people end up breaking down because they can't function. It's like because they have programs through the VA for veterans too, but there's strict requirements, and if you say I'm not doing that, then they're like, well, we can't help you. Like, okay,
Right.
yeah,
Right. And then
which
at least they get to plant that seed. And if they don't want it right then and there, then they know the help's available. That's another problem too, is knowing what's
yeah,
out there. So at least they got that seed planted, even though they might
yeah,
not be ready to take that step. It's
right,
gonna be in the back of their mind.
exactly. And that's one thing too. Just and then, but I've
Right.
seen too where there's like it's like walking on thin ice. However you approach, however you do something or present something to so said veteran in certain said state, that can make or break them at that time to make the decision. And and there's a lot of civilians that work in the VA, and they got a psychology degree or whatever degree they have, but they don't have that understanding of a lot of veterans and what they went through. All they have is stories that they have to try to imagine. And if you try to imagine something you've never experienced and all you're going is by somebody's stories and a documentary, you might be you might not have the full concept of it, but you see they see the only thing is how it is affecting them physically. And then hearing what it's doing a toll on the mental state. So it's like
Right.
thin ice whenever they're confront, like trying to help them solve the issue. That's very a sensitive area, and always will be, because that's going to either make somebody open up or shut down, and if they broke out of their comfort zone to finally seek help, and something makes them feel like they should have never tried, boy, it's so easy for them just to go right back to the shell that they was in, isolate, and either become a hermit or search for another method to cope, so to say, which could be either healthy or unhealthy ways of coping. But
Right. I was trying to keep up with these comments. Chicago West. I was not expecting you to say you were in Maine, but yeah, welcome, and that's awesome. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Would love to talk with you more, because we have planned for the future as well. They're actually starting build retreat camps around the U.S. too, to help veterans kind of get them back into that lifestyle. That's really all we
right,
need. That brotherhood, that lifestyle, and that purpose. I'm starting to realize that.
yeah, I mean, it always it definitely it's one tool that helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I agree on the fraud, y'all. That is definitely huge. I don't get too much into it.
Oh yeah, they were gonna. I mean, there's someone fraud's always going to be in any place where it can be done, and the people that do it can only get away like
Hey, I'll
say
be right back, bro.
criminals can only commit crime for only so long before they get caught. You know. Yes, Mark. Remember, so I remember that because it's on my dad's birthday on the year I was born. It's crazy. And on that day, so much happened on that day, and I'm always in my thoughts about what you experienced on that day, brother. Oh, when Brad gets back, we can pull that wheel up. And
My bad.
oh, there you go. Oh, you good, brother?
Yeah.
We can get that wheel pulled up. Catch some. See what songs we got. We got what? How many on here? We got 7 on here currently.
Yeah, let's go ahead and knock that out. Yeah, definitely, Mark. We'll never forget that one. Yeah, it might if it's buffering on y'all's end, it might be my end too. So y'all just bear with us. It is raining this morning. All right, here we go. There you go.
All right. See, let's go with the first one on the poll. B.
Tell you what, let's only do 2 today. Let's try that.
That sounds good. We got Headlights by Colt Montgomery.
Got it.
Spinning the wheel, lady. And then The Journey by Chaotic Trait.
And then mid show.
Away from the madness.
There we go.
There we go.
Alrighty, I'll get that made up.
Oh, you gotta wait for the poll to pop up. All right. All right. When it pops up, make sure you put it back in so it counts. Okay, Chicago. Welcome, friend of Chaotix.
Friend of Chaotix for his music. Very cool to be here with you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool you're here with us. Appreciate you. I guess some people ain't too much morning. So I know Marcos, I ain't seen him in there this morning, but he's over there in California time, so it's like early for him.
No, speaking of, dude, look.
Ah, look at that, Marcos. I was just saying.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Hey, brother, how you doing,
Buenos
man?
dias, Marcos. How you doing, brother? Great morning. Good to see you.
Yeah, when he pops in, I swear he's just up all night. He hasn't slept yet. He's like, I'm waiting until after the show, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. You said his name.
Yeah, he's just up early, though, because that's early, man. I say that's early. I'm up that early, so and when I'm up that early, I'm definitely I get my coffee, and do my morning thing, and then I go find a video to watch, while I wake up.
Right.
Most of the time it's weather. First thing pops on is like weather. So it's like.
Shout out Chaotic Trait for spreading the word too, man.
Yeah. And if you need an unofficial weatherman, and just join the Discord where we hang out, reach out, and if you want to know national weather, I post it every morning.
Yep.
There's a whole weather chat. You just go in there and just see everything that's happened on the day it's happened.
Get this poll made up real quick.
Oh, okay. And on the Discord too for all veterans, civilians, whatever. You can if you find cool documentaries, music, whatever, self promotion, information that helps another person. We have a veterans info tab, but if you have everything else you can put on there. The 911 tab, if you have a urgent emergency or anything that you personal, need somebody to talk to, you can either type in there or voice chat in there, reach out and talk to someone. We've all been through something. I'm pretty sure we can help out in some form or fashion, even though we're in distance. We're here to help, not hurt. You know, a lot of us are in music, and music is our way of like release, understanding, and relation. You know,
Yeah, it's something we found that we can all relate with, no matter
yeah,
your walk of life.
like
It's raining, the wind coming off the ocean is absolutely wild.
oh man, I would imagine.
Stay
Yeah,
safe out there, yeah.
you know,
Sometimes
imagine just being there and just watching it, just the waves, just like you see in the movies, where it's just like hitting the cliff and then just shooting up like 30 feet in the air, and you're like, ah,
yeah. Yeah, I don't want no part of that.
right? Like people try to surf in this stuff. Like we all are crazy, man.
Yeah.
And they think it's crazy when I try to fly a kite in a hurricane. No, at least I can hide from the hurricane.
Right?
You be caught out in that. You just be like, hold on for the ride, and hopefully you don't hit nothing hard.
Right. Hey, fabulous Red Friday, Mr.
Hey,
Trace.
good morning.
Good to see you, brother. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah. Hey, you're right, Mark. Sometimes pain is a reminder to breathe. Amen. Hey, speaking of that, let me give
Yeah.
y'all a verse of the day. Verse of the day, 2 Corinthians 4:16. Therefore we do not lose heart, though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. Amen. Like we say, it's never too late to start over, and it's never too late to start.
Yeah.
If you want to
Just
try
because
something,
a chapter or a book ends, don't mean the story ends there. Wherever something ends, something new begins. Always remember that.
right? Semicolon, right?
Hmm? Semicolon.
Yeah, ain't that what that means? Your story isn't over yet.
Oh, you mean the tattoo of a semicolon? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a sign of some. Yeah, it's a sign about it. It's. I think that's. If I remember, yeah, it's a sign of people that struggle with depression, and they're. You know, it's a constant. It's like recovery. It's always something you always strive to work. You have to work with, and you always strive to do better.
right.
Uh, yeah, I've seen that before. I was like, I looked it up because I see people have a tattoo behind their ear, on their wrist, or like in random spots and with other tattoos, and it's like a sign. It's like it was a way for people to be able to signal to other people, hey, I struggle as well, and you're not alone. That kind of thing.
Right. Gotcha. I like it. So it was like a movement, basically.
Yeah, yeah, kind of like that.
Oh yeah, shout out Brandon Gottschall, one of our own there. Go to deemfit.co. Use code Brandon Gottschall, 2 T's, 1 L, 15% off. They're all about mental health and making a difference in first responders, military, all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Great
The
company,
semi.
and also do I?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying shout out Chaotic Traits as well. Go check out his shop. Use code Fabulous for 8% off. And both of them definitely appreciate all the love and support.
Definitely. Good shirts on both sites, especially the hoodie. I love the hoodie. I just wish it would get cold enough. I might have to go somewhere cold so I can wear it, which will
There you
happen.
go.
I promise you. You're gonna
Yeah.
see it one day. You're gonna be like, "Dude, is that still the same hoodie?" And be like, "Yeah, I know, man. I wore it out. I need to buy a new one."
Yeah. Yeah. Come see me this winter, dude. It'll be plenty cold.
Oh yeah, I'll be. Dude, this winter because I'm thinking like I don't know. I'm thinking about doing because I have family down here. So wherever I move up north, I'm gonna be going whenever it gets like really cold and be like I'm gonna be running from hurricanes going up north. And then I'll be
Yeah,
running
there
from
you go.
snow blizzards going down south and be like, yeah, I think I got this figured out.
Right. There you go, dude.
Yeah.
You know that when
Oh
we
yeah,
was
dog.
younger, we didn't understand why people would move south for the winter or go north for the summer,
Right.
But now we
Yeah.
understand it.
Right. Because you can swim all year round whenever you do it that way.
That's right.
You can have a swimming pool in both
Right.
places. Whenever this one freezes, that means, hey, we got to go to the other house. We got to go
Yeah.
to the other house. The other house doesn't freeze like this. The swimming pool here, that's ice. That
Right.
click, click, click. Yeah. But going ice fishing would be fun. I think you got to go up like Nebraska, up like north. Like get good ice fishing. I watched some people do on YouTube do some ice fishing, and I'm like, man, that looks so fun. Other than
Yeah.
the fact if you fell in the water and you're in the middle of a lake, and I'm like, they drive their trucks all the way to the middle of the lake. Okay. I figured I would have parked on land and walked on the ice somewhere.
Right.
Maine, yeah, I imagine like Maine's like the farthest north you can get in the United States, ain't it? I mean, besides Alaska.
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, but you have to go through Canada to get to Alaska, so that kind of. We don't. It doesn't never get unless it's a little small creek. It'll freeze, but yeah, down here, yeah, you won't never be able to walk across water when it's frozen, unless that water's only like an inch deep.
Right. Yeah. Good luck, huh?
I had to mute my motion detector. Somebody drove in front of the house. And, no, it didn't work. He hears it. He's like, "Why'd you shut the door?" Hey,
It's all good. I can't hear it. You're good, brother.
no, he ain't barked yet. I'm trying to keep him from barking. He's like,
Oh. Well, he can say
he was
more.
asleep. He was sleeping, and then I seen some driving. Yeah, and then I was like, I caught it before him, and he's like, "What'd you see that I didn't? Huh? What's out there? What you trying to hide from me? Oh, it's the people checking the utility. Okay, I still got to let them know I'm here."
Right. Oh man. Well, we can take a quick little break, y'all. Go ahead and grab your refill of your coffee, energy drink, water, whatever you're using to get your little day started. Use the restroom, latrine, head, whatever you call it. And we'll be right back. This is Away from the Madness by Double A.
Shines through the moss. We're doing just fine. If the world turns wild, let it spin away. Here in this country life, we're meant to stay. Away from the madness. the rush behind, off to tighten up the fishing lines and take worries off the mind.
Just cypress roots and the smell of sweet pine,
becoming one with the silence, getting to feeling just right. Hand on your heart on the line, the moon shines through the moss, we're doing just fine. If the world turns wild, let it spin away. Here in this country life, we're meant to stay away from the madness,
away,
out where the Spanish moss hangs. Away from the madness,
away, yeah.
we breathe in the slow of the day. No hurry on the river bend, no fear in our chest. Away from the madness, living our best. I'll pull the fish at dawn,
I cut stacks for the fire,
smoke from the burning wood rising up higher. We trade old stories by the campfire glow. You laugh like thunder, soft and low.
and on your heart on the line,
The moon shines through the moss, we're doing just fine. If the world turns wild, let it spin away. Here in this country life, we're meant to stay away from the madness,
away,
out where the Spanish moss hangs. Away from the madness,
away, yeah.
we breathe in the slow of the day. No hurry on the river bend, no fear in our chest. Away from the madness, living our best. Here in the woods we shout, let the nature be heard. We keep our small fire on the bend of the river.
Mud on the ankles, moonlight on the skin, all we ever needed.
Is the place we're in, away from the madness,
Away from the madness,
out where the Spanish moss hangs. Away from the madness,
away, yeah.
we breathe in the slow of the day. No rush on the river,
No fear in our chest,
away from the madness,
living our best.
away from the madness.
Away from the madness,
Our home in this river bend.
All right, that's right, everybody. Away from the madness. Shout out Double A, one of our own.
Thank you.
Great song, brother.
Yeah, we have to have him on here one day.
Yeah.
As
No,
Trace would
that's
say, be like, I don't know who that guy is, but I guess he's okay.
Hey, great morning, Victorious. Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning.
I seen you pop in.
And if Chicago's still in or not out yet, you have a great day as well.
Yeah, I seen you pop. Yeah. If you're still in here, same. Get that poll back up there for y'all. Get your votes in, 1 or 2 in the chat.
And no traits. I didn't rig the wheel this time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I did not. I do think. I don't know if y'all put. Whenever I'm saving it, I'm not putting the one that was not played back on the list. So I know that.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why the wheel goes down quicker. But
I didn't think about that. Yeah,
yeah,
but it's all good.
yeah.
It's
I
all
mean,
good.
it still
First
it
and
all
ten.
recycle it all recycles at the end and all at the end. But like the songs that didn't get played, I often forget to put them back on there. I don't know if y'all do whenever y'all did
I,
it or not. But
I think they've
it's one
all
of
been
those.
played anyway, haven't they?
I think maybe I don't know. Not all mine. I think a couple of mine or one of mine might not
Oh
have.
yeah, maybe yeah. Yours might.
I gave a few new ones email. I can only email like 3 at a time.
Got you.
And then wants me to make a drive, one drive folder, and
Yeah.
make a password, put it all in there and stuff. Which I mean, I probably could do that. The way if every time I just upload it to
Well,
that drive folder, it's like, hey, it's in there
well, I thought about making one a drive for the
for
fob
the
you bought.
fob, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just do one. You could do a drive folder for just music. That way, it's a drive folder for music, and then for other things, whatever. I mean, you could probably
Yeah.
sort it out after the fact too. But
Yeah. Help us stay organized a little bit.
nothing wrong with staying organized or getting organized.
Not at all.
It's just overwhelming whenever it gets out of hand. Then you're just like, oh goodness, this is going to take forever to organize. It's when you feel like E4. You're like, I'm going to take a smoke break, but like you've already had 3 smoke breaks and we've only been here for an hour. But I know I'm going for another one. It's like a smoke break in the military. It's like, why are you at the smoke pit for so long? But like, I'm not leaving the smoke pit until my nicotine level gets to the level where I can be away from nicotine for that period of time. Until then, I can't leave the smoke pit because I'm going to yell at somebody.
Exactly.
it's, it's like, dude, why do you smoke 2 packs of cigarettes in a day? I'm like, because it's the only way I can get a break. At least that's one reason. I don't have
That's it.
time. I don't have time to tell you all the other reasons. So we're just going to stay with that one. I got to get back to work. Because, back in the olden days, you could smoke a cigarette while you worked. You can't do that now. You got to walk a quarter mile to the specific smoking area.
Exactly. Yeah. We were
It's
doing
like,
that.
why do people that smoke in the military, how come they can run so much faster than the people that don't? Because we run to the smoking area. and we're just used to it, I guess. We're always moving.
Yeah.
It's like all the people that ain't smoking. I mean, where are you doing? You're sitting there doing whatever it is they tell you. If you would be like, hey, I need to go have a smoke break. Guess what? You got a quarter mile. It's a half a mile every time you take a cigarette. How many miles are you putting in a day? I don't know, about 15.
No
Like
telling.
I'm not promoting that. It's just like one of the things in the military. It's like how they made it make sense. Why why do people do that? But then everybody started vaping, and then they would just vape everywhere.
Right.
Either that or take up dipping. You've seen a lot of people dipping, but then all they did was just ruin every water fountain you ever went to in the drill hall. It's like, why does this water fountain not work for like 4 years? Oh, because everybody liked to spit in it and dip, and it just broke it. Now it doesn't drain anymore for some reason.
Right.
For some reason, quotations.
One messes it up for all.
Right. Yeah, it's like I remember every time you was on orders or any time, and you heard first sergeant say, "Smoke them if you got them." Boy, it, even the people that didn't smoke a cigarette was in the smoking pit. Like, what are you doing here? Like, hey, give me a cigarette just so it looks like I want a break. Like, and then all of a sudden, a week later, they're smoking cigarettes. Like, it's the stress. It's all based upon the stress. If it was
Yeah, we know that was pretty high anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's one of the most stressful. Like first responder positions in general, like the military, police, firefighters, paramedics, uh, all of them are like in the within the are the top most stressful jobs to have. I think police officer because is the first, military is the second, then it's firefighters and paramedics. I think that's like the order I've seen it in before. I think the statistics change over time, but the last time I looked at it, which was probably when I was in the military, so since 2018 before, it's the last time I see the statistics on that.
Got you.
But those four just change positions depending on whatever the stats are, whenever they come in. But it's always those four, and are the most stressful. Like, and then it goes into like emergency room workers, and it's always still in one of those categories where you were exposed to stressful scenarios no matter what.
Right.
What is this?
Almost like a subcategory.
Right, and when you go into the top 10, it's still in the medical or first responder type category or personal care kind of thing.
Right. Very interesting.
What's that?
The national today. The national day for today. Well, where'd it go? National Coconut Day. National Coconut, National Barcode, Chocolate Pudding Day.
Wonder where they come up with these ideas for these days.
I don't
So
know.
let's just right around grade school and ask, like, we're going to start with pre-K, and we're going to go up. We're going to ask them like whatever their most favorite thing is for the day and make that a national day.
Yeah. It's also National Take Your Dog to Work Day. And then, ain't your dog sitting there beside you?
Oh, he's always beside me. He never leaves my side.
So it's every day he's Take Your Dog to Work Day for you.
Right. Like, then I get anxiety if he's not around.
I bet.
Like, if he's not around, I'm like, hold on, I'll be back. Like, I go into my mom's house sometimes. I'm like, is he over here? And I see him pop his head up. I'm like, okay. He's camouflage. He blends in with the night, the woods, the couch. Sometimes he's right next to me and I don't know it. I'm looking for him. I come back and he pops his head out from underneath a blanket. I'm like, dude. It's like, oh, what? I was taking a nap. I didn't hear the UPS guy, so I'm not barking.
Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning.
We talk about a little bit of everything, man. This is by veterans for the people. Talk about real.
Yeah, we just kind of like drifting off on
real struggles, and we goof off.
Drifting off on random conversation at the moment.
Yeah, I was just going over the national day for today.
But if you're new here, we is Red Friday for remember everybody deployed, for everybody that's overseas or serving, or families that are of the people overseas serving, or at any time during deployment. And we also touch on the struggles of many different things: civilian life, integration from military life back into civilian life, struggles we may have experienced, what we've seen other people experience. And we try to be a light in the dark, because we know
That's
what it's
right.
like to be down. We know we know what it's like to be down in that hole in the dark, thinking that we won't ever get out. And boy, it's been a lot of holes for some of us. So
Oh yeah.
try to just stay lighthearted over here.
Right. That's it. Like Trey said, call it living life and having fun. Amen.
Yeah.
It's not that we want to be different. We are different. And with that, we'll make a difference.
And are you from America? Are you served? Are you a family member of someone who's serving or served? Because we've had people from Australia, Ireland, England, India. So
Yeah.
not sure if they don't know. I'm not sure if they know some of the things the American veterans go through and everything too. So it's kind of, but we touch on a lot of other stuff other than just veterans stuff. That's a strong point and so big on our hearts too. So we always touch on it at some point.
That's right. 22 a day is 22 too many.
Yes, sir.
Hey, great morning, Sarah. Good to see you. How are you?
Morning.
Oh, I think my internet's messing up. But
Audio's still good. Kind of
probably just my picture. Yeah, we're good.
kind of laggy on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, since we touched on more of the Red Friday, like regroup thing we have for regroup, resupply, recalibrate,
I'll be right back.
like breaking the stigma of the tactical pause. In the military, if a unit takes a hit, you pull back, secure the perimeter, and assess the damage. In civilian life, I think you just have to keep running on broken bones and quiet exhaustion. Say if in my cases, if you need any kind of recovery, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, you just make sure whatever you're doing, it isn't quitting. You don't quit. It's a tactical regroup, so you don't completely break down. That's easy to break down. You get caught up in what I call in the muck. You get caught up in down here in the South, we have like bogs. It's like quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you get. If you can keep calm, keep cool, you can wiggle your way out of that hole, and you won't get pulled down from whatever it is. And it's going to be tough. You're going to feel the pressure of it, the suction of it trying to pull you down, because that's what it wants. It's like misery loves company. You don't want to give it any more company than it's already taken. So it's like that saying, the tactical pause. It's like it's like if you get hit with something, you can react, or you can, you're going to react either way. You can dodge it, or like if you see it coming. If you don't see it coming, then you got to move yourself in a position to figure out what's going on. Once you know what's going on, then you can start dodging the hits. Or if you step in a hole and you don't fall all the way in it, and you catch yourself and you find out there's a lot more holes, and you got to watch your step. So
This is true.
and then say resupply. Finding your spiritual and mental rations. What are you using to fill the void when you're running on empty? Isolation and dark habits will misfire every single time. Like if you use something for suppression, You know, what is it? There's healthy ways to suppress, and there's unhealthy ways to suppress. You know, like sleep, for example. You know, you can do something to wear yourself out to where you're going to fall asleep because you wore yourself out, and your body's like, I can't go no more. You know, like it was in basic training. Whenever they gave you 5 minutes to sit down, well, how can you fall asleep here? Because my body has no choice. I sit down, I blink, and next thing I know, 30 minutes have gone by. I'm like, wow, it was a long blink. You know, it's not, but you know, whenever you get used to that and then you don't have that no more, then it's hard to go to sleep. And you find something to suppress that, or you know, you end up getting sleeping pills, or like melatonin would probably be the safest route, but you can still overdo that, and then that can be harmful. And then you are, well, like drinking will help you out, but you don't get the full rest that you need. But it does help me go to sleep whenever I need to. You know, there's certain things you can do to, like, you know, you can still drink, but drink to relax, help them getting relaxed. Do something like if you sit down with a cigar, a drink, and read a book, I promise you, you're going to get tired. You're going to be like, okay, eventually after one chapter, you're going to be like, okay, the more you read, you're going to drink. But if you don't overindulge in the other things, you got to wear the mind out. You got to do something that's entertaining to the mind as well. But the more you sit there in the silence, sometimes silence is nice, but whenever you're in certain states, the silence is insanity. You know, and sometimes the silence is too loud. You know, it's finding that comfortable where you can quiet the noise to be able to go to sleep too. But it's the suppressant that you use or how you use it is very important.
Exactly.
You know,
Well said,
you know, it's
brother.
like, then you recalibrate, you know, just to finish it off, you know, adjusting on the sights for your next mission. You know, like I said earlier, you know, whenever a chapter ends, another one begins. You know, there's always a new beginning to every ending.
That's right.
And it's like I've learned in recovery when it comes down to everything, because you're doing all it: regroup, resupply, recalibrate to recover, so you can continue on. You know, and recovery is it's always going to be a constant thing you do. You know, it's one of those things you always have to. Once you get it to a certain level, you can maintain it. Find that level that that works. Maintain it, and as you maintain it, it will strengthen.
And things will seem to get a little easier, even though they may not be easier.
Yeah. I mean, to put it in, like, say you want that perfect balance. Every river flows into the ocean and constantly flows into the ocean, but the ocean never overflows. That's perfect balance if you like it, when I look at it that way.
Interesting. Double A's thoughts.
I watched it somewhere. Somebody pointed it out to me, and I was like, you know, that makes a lot of sense. You know, that's how God, that's how God was able to perfectly balance everything in it. And then nature works off of that flow of water. And then whenever man starts intervening into that flow of water, that's when you start getting a lot of different catastrophes. Like certain things, like, you know, like the flow of rivers. If you change, water is going to go. What is the saying? It's like the path of least resistance. Then we learn that in basic training. Whenever you're doing anything, use the path of least resistance in everything you enter, everywhere you go. You know, you don't want. That's what water does. If it can't go here, guess what? I can go there.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Excuse me. Hey, that's
Oh
right,
yeah,
Sarah.
yeah. It is. It is. It's finding the tools that help you quiet it. You know.
Right. Meditate, go for a walk.
Yeah. I even say, like, see, if you have to resort to medication, I use medication as a tool. I didn't use it as a dependent. Like I didn't want to be solely dependent on it. So whatever I could get from it, I wanted to be able to know what I was getting from it and be able to keep it without having, because like this, like so many of us with the side effects of medicine, the side effects are worse than the symptom that I'm trying to cover up sometimes. So it's like, well, now you're on that scale of which one would I rather deal with, you know? And then, but I'm always in the search for an alternative of something that can replace what it is that I need, because, you know, whether it's like, it's always something to keep the mind in a clean state, you know?
Right.
As I was watching somebody say, it's like anything, you don't want anything to alter the mind, you know? I want my mind to quit racing. I want it to feel normal. I want it to be balanced, but I don't want it to be altered to where I don't know what's going on in it, you know?
Right.
I'm not really wanting my brain to, I mean, at times I did whenever I was suppressing, I wanted it to shut off. And that's not good. When it shuts off, it's like shutting off a computer. Now you're a zombie. You're like, huh? Like everybody's like, huh? You're just all the time, huh? What? Huh? You know?
Yeah.
And but I wanted that balance, you know. And that's what, you know, even in the psychological world, I guess they call it chemical imbalance in the brain. That's what causes depression and all these anxieties, is because that's out of balance, and we're trying to balance it out. Once it's balanced, you know how you learn to use the tool to keep it that way, and you always use those tools.
Yeah. Mental toolbox. That's right. Every situation throughout every minute of every day requires us to regroup, resupply, and recalibrate so we can continue the mission to the next situation. Amen, Traits. Appreciate you sharing
hallelujah.
that, bro.
Good words of wisdom right there.
That's right. Some wow.
Oh, and Traits says pulled into the lead. I just noticed that because it was headlights earlier.
Uh-oh. Okay. Yep, we got 3 for the journey, 2 for headlights. Get your votes in, guys. 1 or 2. And if we get a tie, we'll run them both. There's no tiebreakers here because we're all winners. You know, a winner is just a loser who tried again. So think about that. All
I say
losers are
you're.
losers.
Yeah. Well, I say you're only a loser if you completely quit. Like it's the only way you can actually lose. Not that you're a loser, like I calling somebody a loser, but like you only truly lose if you decide to fully quit. You know.
Right.
There's a difference between like quitting something because it's not good for you, and then quitting something because, you know, just to quit. Like, you know.
Right. Just a quitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your votes in. We're running special today. Free 99. That's right. Just for Prime Day.
Ends today.
Shout out Chicago Snowballs and the Rocket Squirrels. We're going to play in Clinton, Iowa tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah.
All right.
Time. I'll be out there representing America for us.
I've seen something that you could get to help you with all the items that you want to hand out. They make like the single sling backpacks that's like crossover, but they like make them in like, you know, like they make them in the fanny pack size that are small, but then they also make them in backpack size, and you can front load them, and it just crossovers one sling.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get in and out. They make like the tactical backpacks like that and everything. And you can get ones that like you could put all the like you can like how we used have like the Velcro flags and stuff like that. You can get all like the Velcro flare to put on it. How we
Okay.
used to put our name, how you have your name, army, the flag, and unit. You have all the Velcro area for it.
Yeah, I got you. Patch it
Yeah,
up.
I got me one for hiking because I was like, I hate double sling backpacks, and I like that one sling, and I was like, I want one that's a full size backpack. So I got one with a pistol holster and everything. I was like, this is a cool ass tactical backpack right here. But you can front load it, and it's comfortable, so you can still wear a back load, and you can front load comfortably. So it's
Okay.
like a
I'll have to look into that.
yeah. I got it off of Amazon. It should be here tomorrow.
Okay. Hey, that's awesome, Sarah. Yeah, I'll be in your state tomorrow. I don't know how far away that is, or if you're familiar with Clinton, but that's where I'll be. If any of y'all, I don't think we have any here around that area, but if you are, hit me up. I'll get you a free ticket. And if y'all want to look at the schedule, go check out chicagosnowballs.com. Check out the schedule, see if you're around the area of any of the games, and just let me know. It would be an honor and a privilege to hook y'all up.
I doubt you're gonna come to Louisiana.
Not this year. Not this year.
I don't even know if they have anything like that here in Louisiana.
Not yet. Like we say, man, it's never too late to start, never too late to start over. So Louisiana might have a professional baseball team.
I think they got
Man, it's awesome.
they have minor league. I mean, the best baseball team we got is probably LSU. Be honest with you, if you want to go
Okay, I get
with the best sports in Louisiana teams are probably LSU all the way around. So
right. Hey, no
like, you
worries at
probably
all,
have.
Traits.
I don't know. It's a sportsman's paradise, but that's mostly for hunting around here. It's not really.
Yeah, not true. Yeah, right. Not
It's
the
not.
sports
But I
you're
mean,
trying to tell us
you
about.
have NFL, the only NFL team, but that's the only like major team.
Yeah, it's cool to watch that thing grow too. Watch all the families come out and have a good time. All the kids smiling. It takes your mind off of all the other things too for a while.
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'll give y'all a few more moments. Get your votes in here. Y'all know how we do. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. I want to wait. Make sure nobody want to try to tie it up. We good? And we're gonna stop it. All right, The Journey by Chaotic Traits. Y'all hang around after the prayer, and we'll run that for y'all. What did Sling say? I definitely
Definitely
need to
need to
stretch
stretch
today.
today. He's
How
back.
about that?
Oh, then he put in
Oh,
one.
he put in one. Did I do it too fast still? He
No,
put
you
in
did
one,
that.
so I
Yeah.
guess we'll run it. Yeah. All right, we'll run both of them. I stand corrected, as you were. Hey, no worries, brother. We'll see you in Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, yeah, we'll run both of them. I didn't realize. I thought I gave him enough time too. Oh, you know what? He might be backed up. Are you on? Are you live, Sling, or are you behind? Sling both, yeah.
That's always a possibility. I can turn it on my TV, my phone, and my computer, and all of them will be a few seconds off. Even if even like they're all on the same internet, it's crazy how like the slight delay. Everybody could be like anywhere from like 3 to 8 seconds off.
Yeah. No, it's good. Okay. Yeah, you're good, Sling.
Yeah.
No worries.
Like I've even done it where I hit the live thing on my computer and my phone, and it still won't sync up perfectly. It's like you have to stop one and play the other one. It makes me wonder how much of an actual delay it is till it actually gets to me, like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm ready when you are, brother.
All right. I'm Double A, everybody, and we appreciate y'all stopping in on this Red Friday. Make sure you check your six, check on somebody else. Just reach out, join the Discord, hang out. We appreciate y'all being here as always. It's always a pleasure. It's a blessing. And just remember, you matter, you are loved, and you are enough. And y'all having a great weekend, an amazing afternoon. If you're in them floodwaters, make sure you stay afloat and have that evacuation plan if need be. If you have to question it, it's better to be wrong than right when it comes to that situation. Like I'd rather save a life than having to go search. If you've been in natural disasters and any kind of situation like that, it's always better to be able to just find somebody alive than it is to find them in the worst situation. But
Right.
y'all have a great one, and always keep everybody deployed in your hearts and your prayers. Double A, and y'all have a good one. Love y'all.
Yes, sir. Ooh, I love you, brother. Hey, great morning, Mr. Stewart. Good to see you, brother. How are you? We're getting ready to shut this thing on down. Copy on that, traits. Yeah, y'all join us right after the show in Discord for Stretching with the Crew for 22. I'll lead y'all on a quick little stretch routine, followed by a blood pumper to get your little day started. And real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button or like that smash button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate here for those in the dark every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. Remember, you do matter, you are enough, and you are loved. If you're struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to any of us on this panel. Hop in that Discord, or if you think you know someone who's struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to them. Whether that be a text message, a voice text, a phone call, video call, FaceTime, however you need to get a hold of them to let them know you're thinking about them. Because you never know who it might help. Like Trait says, save that one. And I want to leave y'all with a little motivation. Their strength protects our future. Pride begins with gratitude. Honor is a daily choice. Freedom is a responsibility. Today we remember those who answer the call. Strong people create strong communities. Sacrifice speaks louder than words. Respect is earned through service. Lead with courage today. Remembering is the least we can do. Y'all stay motivated, stay hydrated. Remember everyone deployed, and have a fantastic Friday. Hook.
Cool.
Love y'all. Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking us up again this morning, Lord. Another beautiful, blessed day. Continue to lead, guide, and protect us, Lord. Give us strength, courage, and perseverance to get through our best days, Lord, and to get through our worst days, Lord. Thank you for everyone on the panel. Thank you for everyone in the chat. Thank you for the F.O.B fam, Lord. Everything we've grown here, we have to give you the praise and the glory because we definitely couldn't have done it without you, Lord. Thank you for allowing us to be there for those in the dark, those in the struggle, those in the hole, however they want to apply it to their life, Lord, or however they want to call it. Just know that it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the pattern, not the end of the journey, Lord. We have to pick up and start over sometimes, and thank you for allowing us to be the ones to give somebody that light or just a little word of encouragement, Lord. Anyone traveling, please keep them safe. Anyone sick or hurting, Lord, I pray that you would heal them accordingly. Anyone who doesn't know you, I pray they would come to know you before it is too late. Any food we have today be nourishment to our bodies for your service, Lord. Forgive me where I fail you as I strive to do better. Lord, anyone asking for prayers, I lift all of them up to you, Lord. Be with our president, our country, our troops, the world. We all need you at a time now more than ever, Lord. I ask all these things in Jesus' precious holy name. Amen.
Amen.
Love y'all.
The weight is just gravity, and I'm done falling. I woke up in a room that felt like a cage, just another ghost on a tattered page. The hills were too quiet, the water too cold, counting the lies that the younger me told. I carried the scars like a heavy wool coat, with the anchors of lump stuck in my throat. You look in the mirror and you don't see a face, just the wreckage and ruin of a forsaken place. But then the gears start turning, I taste the oil burning. I traded the dirt for the grease and the steel, learned how to hammer in the nail field. The world tried to break me and tried to say no, so I built up a fire in the darkness below. You want a piece of me? Step in the ring, I'm the king of the dirt and the song that I sing. So raise up the glass and let the lightning fall. I'm the one who stood up when they wanted me small. From the deep of the valley to the top of the wave, I'm digging the gold from the edge of the grave. It's a beautiful life in the middle of my war. I found what I'm living and dying for. And dying for. Yeah, now I'm back in the rhythm, I'm back in the sun, checking the boxes and I'm getting it done. Got the crew in the back in that cold ass stare, building an empire out of thin damn air. It's the grit, it's the grind, it's the peace and the soul. Finally got the hands back on the control, from the mountains to the coast. Yeah, I'm making it count, I'm the one to deviate, just what I'm about. The storm didn't pass, I just learned how to steer. I don't look back at the wreckage no more. I just look at the horizon. The weapons are loaded, the deck is clear, I'm ready. So raise up the glass and let the lightning fall. I'm the one who stood up when they wanted me small. From the deep of the valley to the crest of the wave, I'm digging the gold from the edge of the grave. It's a beautiful life in the middle of my war. I found what I'm living and dying for. And dying for. Still here, still standing, ready for whatever comes next.
Headed southbound Interstate 65. My mind is racing and I know why. Everything comes clear when I drive. I just wanna leave it all behind. One more white lines, counting these headlights down 65. Little bit brighter than the Broadway lights, counting headlights on a night ride. Chasing neon dreams like the stars in the sky, counting headlights. Counting headlights. On a lonely, dark highway, I found my peace tonight. I've been driving what seems like all night. I'm not gonna give up the fight. But you see me counting these headlights down 65. Little bit brighter than the Broadway lights, counting headlights on a night ride. Chasing neon dreams like the stars in the sky, counting headlights. Counting headlights. Headlights down 65. Little bit brighter than the Broadway lights, counting headlights on a night ride. Chasing neon dreams like the stars in the sky, counting headlights. Counting headlights.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's free.